This is the little caretaker cottage that years ago used to be used by the council for the person that looked after the park. I don't know if it's still used. Used for that these days. I don't know. These are some of the plants. I'm going to take you to the Victorian bird aviary. This is the Victorian pond that we all used to come feed ducks on here years ago. As you can see, it's quite well used today. Can't see the fish very well. I'm walking on the edge of the path. It's a bit. Oh, there's a lily coming up. Right. As you can hear, it's quite noisy. And this has been here since I think the park has been opened. It's quite ornate. There we go. And the pond. This is an entrance to the town gardens, and on a Sunday these row of seats are chock-a-block. You can't get there for love nor money to sit down. Look at this amazing old tree. All these trees were planted with the Victorians, so they are all really unusual specimens. The park is well maintained all the time. As you can see, a little park keeper there, busy at work. I'm going to swing you around, and this is the main path up into the gardens. And even today it is absolutely used to capacity. And the beautiful flowers. I don't mind the park, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the formal planting that much. And these steps go up to the bandstand. Now our mission today is not to look at the park, but to find the squirrels, the many squirrels that live here. And there's another park cleaner sweeping up. Again, Victorian, beautiful. We have art in the park here, and my partner Eddie and my daughter-in-law Peggy Sue has sung in this very bandstand, and I've exhibited in this very bandstand. And on a Sunday afternoon there is usually a brass band playing. Can you hear the acoustics? It's awesome. Yeah. There's all chairs on the outside as well. It's all fenced off. I think it's been fenced off because they've had a Pride festival here. Look at the hanging baskets, aren't they amazing? They've had a Pride festival here, so I think it's still roped off maybe. I don't know. Or maybe they're having another festival. I don't know. Take you downstairs, down the steps again. And this little cafe is absolutely awesome. I used to come here with my nan when I was little, because this is the posh part of town. We have a old town and new town, and the old town was part of where the rich people lived that built the library, built the railways, and there it is. This is our little cafe, and as you can see, it's still used on a Sunday. Absolutely chock-a-block. Okay. We're going to go and find those elusive squirrels. Again, these trees are really, really old. They were planted by the Victorians, or before Victoria, with the railway, so that the people that owned it, ran it, had somewhere peaceful to come and walk on a Sunday. And we have a dangerous tree. I have no idea which tree that might be or why it's dangerous. Look at this tree over here. I can zoom in. Look at that tree there. How old do you think that tree might be? No. Amazing. I hope he's not the dangerous tree. We're coming up to the Chinese bridge. I call it the Chinese bridge because years ago it was very ornate and looked very much like a Chinese bridge. But like everything in the 21st century, somebody in their wisdom decided to go and deem it unsafe and build this one. It's okay, but those great big brick pillars, it does kind of look like a bit like a motorway bridge. So I'm going to go over the top of it now. Over the top of it. On top of it. See a little bit of the park. Down that way. That's towards the cafe, and this is towards the exit of the park. It's not a huge park, probably, I don't know, 60, 70 acres, I'm not too sure. So I'm going to take you this way and see if you can find any of the squirrels. You see how pretty it is. It's really quiet in some areas. Really got a lot of wildlife. Very, very pretty. We are extremely lucky to have this park. Oh, there's one there. Let me see if I can zoom in on the little devil. No, I can't. There will be some further on in the path, I'm sure. For those of you who are interested in bowling, this is the bowls court here. Has a strong membership. Gorgeous. Such a contrast from the park. Have such a square of green and all the hedges. A little seat over there. And if you can see it, if I'm pointing in the right direction. Zoom out a little bit. There we are. Cool. Again, I'll just show you the trees. It's absolutely awesome trees, and it blocks out so much of the sound. And if you were here in the late 1800s, how peaceful it would have been. Just strolling down this side. I do feel a bit like the Great White Hunter because I can't find no squirrels close up, which I'm assuming it's because the children are on school holiday. Okay, a little bit of graffiti here. Now I'm just taking you outside the park because I want to show you this little wildlife area. It's actually locked up for some bizarre reason. I must be doing it up. But the reason why it dips is because they quarried an awful lot of land around here for the railway. Hello. Quarried an awful lot of it. This was a lovely allotment here down here. Don't know who this belongs to. Pretty awesome. I feel a bit sneaky. Don't know if I can find the quarry area, if they've not fenced it off. I'm not too sure. They may well have fenced it off to make it safe. As you can see, I'm going up and down. No, it's not there. cosy. I'll show you going back down again. Awesome little area, little find. Now, I don't actually live in Old Town. I live the other side of Swindon town, in the country, North Swindon. This is not, to me, a local park, but I do come here to listen to bands, and they have a nostalgia weekend where everybody dresses up like Victorians and dressed like Victorians. Oh, my feet are soaking wet. The grass, there's no sun coming out to the grass. Now, when I was a little girl, I'm going to take you over to this area here. When I was a little girl, this wasn't overgrown like this. This is overgrown now. And that's why I found it difficult to find. But again, what I'm walking on is the quarry area. From what I believe, they tried to make a tunnel to bypass Old Town and make a tunnel for the trains to go underneath. And if you can see, if I can, no, I can't pull you in a lot quick. Can you see the walls there? I mean, there used to be caves there, but they've all been sealed up by the council now. But that is the quarry, and it's called a quarry because I'm not going to go any further because it's quite lush around here, and I don't know how far down it goes. But this is where a lot of the oh, I don't know if you can see over there. She says her eyeballs are in. I don't know if you can see. I can see. Right, I'm going to try and point with my finger. I don't know if you can see. Where my thumb is, there's a dark area there. That is one of the caves that they drilled out to put dynamite in to blast the stone away to make the tunnels and the quarry. Fantastic! When I was little though, none of this was here, and you can see them quite clearly. Okay, I'm going to take you back into the park now, back onto the great white squirrel hunt. These are the lovely Victorian gates. That lead into the park. Show you the squirrels are coming out. I don't know if when you put this on big screen you might see, but the squirrels are on the road, and there's a pigeon having a drink there. There is the squirrel, look. That little boy. Can you see? Here he comes. Dashing around. He's going up the tree, I would imagine. There he is. Up the tree.
Oh yeah, let's go this way to the mud.
And believe it or not, these squirrels are extremely tame.
They are. There's
a bit everywhere, Dawn, look.
yeah, there
It's
is.
trial.
Oh, careful.
Yeah.
Oh, Melanie will find some.
They are. Oh, I remember that actually.
Look, it's a strawberry. I don't know what it is. Look.
Look,
Yeah.
can you see one?
Look for a minute.
Just up there.
It's a strawberry.
There he is. Can you see him? There he is up the tree. He's got his peanuts and now he's eating them out the way from the children.
Don't taste him.
Come down, and there's another one over there running. There's loads. I'm going to sit down quietly and see if I can get some of them as they come up. Okay, because I can't see any others around here, but there's one of the little devils over there. Kids really love it. When they move away, I'll show you some more of the squirrels. They have bird boxes here as well. Here's one of the little devils coming over. Can you see him? There he is. There's another one over there too running. But he is just watching me like I'm watching him. Can you see him? Let's see. Here he is. Walking really slowly. He's not scared of me at all. None of them are scared. Hello, little squirrel. Hello. Hello. There's another big one over there in the trees. There he is. Hello, little squirrel. Hello. Here he goes, scampering off to see his friends. Now, we don't have many red squirrels in England anymore. When I was a little girl, we had a lot of squirrel nupkins. We don't have them anymore because we have grey squirrels. Don't know where the... Oh, sorry. Getting him out of focus there because I'm busy looking at other things. We don't have many. You can see how close I can get to him. This isn't zooming in. This is actually how far I am actually away from him. And as you can see, he's just waiting for me to chuck some stuff down for him. There he goes. Cute little guy. I've just seen another one, a larger one. Let me see if I can find him. Me showing you these kids having such a wonderful time in the park, screaming with delight, running around. There's no... nobody minds, nobody tells them to shut up or anything. Can you see, I don't know if you can see just there, if he moves, there's a little squirrel in the distance. I can't get any closer at the moment because the kids absolutely chase the squirrels everywhere, and the squirrels don't mind because they can get in the trees and get away. But there's a little chap just running around that tree over there now. He's just... There he is. You can't see him because they blend in so well with the background that a lot of times the kids miss them. Oh my God, here comes one now. Look, they hear your voice. Oh gosh, look at his beautiful tail. All the stripes on him. This is absolutely a haven for the little things. Loads. I don't know if you still see. I can see him moving about. Yeah, there he is. He is gorgeous little chap. What they're looking for is the foraging for nuts and berries and things. See if I can go in this way. He's so clever, he knows he can walk out my distance. Can you see him now? There he is, eating and foraging. He's got acorn. I don't know if you can see. I can just push you through. He can hear me, so he's stopped. He's got a little acorn in his mouth. Where is he? There he is. And you can see he's busy burying that little acorn because he knows, well, nature tells him that he's going to be hungry, but actually, to be fair, the people, him patting it down, it's so cool. It's the sweetest thing ever. Look at his little feet. Oh, he's really getting some. Patting it all down so nobody will know, except for the other squirrel that's watching him. Now he's done a good job. And if you'll let me get a little bit closer. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Will you let me take a photo of you? No. Little squirrel. Hello. Hello. Hello, little squirrel, where you gone? There you are, you're moving too fast for my camera.